Maria. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Anything new in your life? Anything going on since we last spoke?
Yeah. I mean, I got promoted.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Good.
Um,
What are some of the new responsibilities in this job? Like, what's different from your last job?
well, the last time, I was a crime reporter,
Mm-hmm.
so a lot of it was just going out at odd times whenever things were happening.
Okay.
But now I'm a features writer. Wish I'm a features editor. Fingers crossed one day.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, features writer. So that means I'm more just writing long form stories. So I get to. It's a lot of research heavy material versus crime was always just immediately available to you. And
Does that take up a lot of your time now?
features compared to crime,
Mm-hmm.
it's a different features writing will be so much more intensive work.
Mm-hmm.
I think features will be I'm going to be at the office researching for a long period of time.
Okay.
I'm going out it's going to be day trips. It's going to be I'm out and I'm in a scene for a very long time.
Do you enjoy that?
Oh God, I love it. I have wanted to do features writing for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
It
It sounds like it's very busy, though, that it takes up a lot of your time.
Well, it's no different than crime writing, really.
Okay.
I was crime writing and it took up a lot of my time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to occupy me a little differently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last week I remember you telling me that your friends are having a bit of a hard time dealing with how much you're not available because you're busy with your job. Has that changed at all? Have they adjusted how they feel about that? How they express it to you? Because I remember you telling me you were quite upset about it.
Oh, I still feel really annoyed about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm trying really hard. And, I love these girls. I've known them for 8 years. And it's not I want my relationship with them to end.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel I will tell them, I'm busy, and they just don't get it. I'm working. What am I supposed to do? I am at work. I'm in the office. Or I'm, out on a scene. And, these stories have been pumped out, and, I'm occupied, and they just don't get it.
And how do they react when you tell them this?
They get frustrated. Some of them get angry. Some of them just, the cold shoulder treatment. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
The greatest is when, Melissa starts doing this, little, micro managing, but, super passive aggressive thing where she'll just be here's a plan, go meet it. And I'll be thanks for letting me know. Thanks for talking to me.
I think that Melissa's frustration probably comes from a place of just wanting to see you a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's not the fact that she wants to make you feel bad about the fact that you can't hang out with her as much as she'd like.
Mm-hmm.
I think she just misses your friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound like that's probably realistic?
Yeah, I miss her too. But, does she really think that this is the best way to go about it?
Mm-hmm. I understand that you might be frustrated about the way that she's going about it.
It's a lot.
Do you think that you could possibly approach the conversation in a way that allows you to not bring so much anger into the conversation?
I think it's tough because, we both start off angry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you had conversations with Melissa in the past that have gone well? About tough issues? And if so, why do you think they went well?
See, I know we've been friends for 8 years, so I know that we've had really good talks before.
And you feel very comfortable around each other.
I can fart in front of her. It's good.
Okay.
But
and you feel like you can speak your mind?
yeah.
Well, that's good. That's a good start.
I think it is for sure. I just worry that our relationship and the pace of our lives are so different now.
Okay.
And so I'm in this space, and while we were before orbiting each other, I feel
Mm-hmm.
now I'm here and she's here,
Okay.
and it's so hard to come and get together and do anything because she's in finance, and so she is 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. She's there. That's her time block. She doesn't have to bring her work back home.
So you feel as if your lifestyles are putting a bit of a roadblock between you two.
Oh, for sure.
So do you think that it's aspects of your personality that are making you clash, or do you think it's more just the current situation that you're in?
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
Well, obviously, we've grown up together, and so she knows my history. She knows how I am. She knows that I can be a little, stubborn.
I see.
But, like, I know that she gets agitated, and, like, she has that.
That's human nature, right? Everyone feels agitated at times.
Yeah.
I think it's just the way the agitation comes across to the other person. How do you tend to handle agitation in a conversation?
I think I'm okay with it, but I'm just now, like, frustrated.
You've kind of feel like you've gotten to your breaking point?
Yeah.
Do you feel as if you want to maintain this relationship, or do you think it's detrimental to your well-being?
No, I definitely want to maintain it.
Okay.
I definitely want Melissa in my life.
Okay.
She is, like, a sister to me, and I know that, like, we have our issues, but, like, Melissa took care of me when my dad died, you know? Like,
wow.
Yeah, like, she's my foundation, you know?
Okay. What are ways in which you feel you can express to Melissa that you value her as a friend? Because to me it sounds like you definitely want her in your life in the long term, and that you see her as an asset in your life. How do you think you could get that across to her?
Well, we do this thing where we'll, like, text each other, or we'll, like, call each other and, like, check in, like, oh my gosh, we do this really cute thing where we would write little notes and stick it all over the place, so, like, that gets us, like, we kind of have an idea of what each other's day is. We used to do this thing where we would make, like, an outline of like, our days on, like, our whiteboard marker, so that each other kind of had an idea of what we would do.
Okay. Do you still do that ever?
It's hard now, because I feel like it's something you could do when you had a more continuous schedule, and, like, you can fit the extra, I don't know, it takes, like, a while to kind of make that.
Right.
But, like,
do you think
can't
that
even rely on it anymore.
Right. Do you think you could incorporate that into your life now? Is that realistic? Maybe not every day, but occasionally?
I think I can incorporate parts of it.
Okay.
There's some things that I know I can't do, and I
Okay.
feel like that's something I should communicate to her.
Right. It's important to tell your friends what you can handle, your boundaries in terms of the amount of time you allot to seeing your friends, the amount of time you allot to your job. So maybe you could sit down with them, because you all live together, is that correct?
Yeah.
So maybe you could sit down over dinner one night and talk about compromises and speak about what makes each of you feel connected to one another, and incorporate that into your daily lives.
I think that's, like, definitely an option, and, like, the ideal option is that I'm there for dinner, because, like, Nicole's lasagna is amazing, and I want to be there for it. I think a little bit of the issue is that I can't find dinner time that works for all of us.
Okay.
A little bit of me wants to be, like, bring back the note system, and, like, maybe we should, like, find a day that works. Because I know Sundays I'm off work. I know Joanna comes home at, like, end of her studies.
Okay.
And I know that, like, Nicole's shift ends and, like, Melissa's shift ends. And I feel like Sundays are a realistic date for us.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And how do your Sundays usually go for you?
Well, Sundays I do my, like for the past, like, 3 years I've been doing crime reporting, and Sunday's been, like, the only day that I've had off, right?
Okay. So do you sleep? Do you see your friends? What kind of things do you do?
I'm a rock on Sundays. I am asleep, I am in bed, and that is it.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I don't think it's utterly impossible that I, like, go out and, like, help make them dinner.
For maybe even part of the day, if not the whole day.
Yeah.
If you do need time to rest and take time to yourself.
It's
because
tough.
your own mental health is your number one priority.
Yeah.
But what I'm hearing from you is that your friends are also one of your priorities, and you want to find a balance between the two. And I'm proud of you for being able to handle this job and your family and your friends. I think you're doing an excellent job of that already. So I think that some of the coping skills that you've already shown, we could incorporate into your relationships with your friends. So what do you think are some of your strengths in terms of interpersonal relationships? Maybe we could utilize those.
Well, like, I don't know what much of a personal life I have outside of work, so at this point my work is my personal life.
Okay.
But I think in terms of, like, my strengths, I am a micromanager.
Okay.
I like to know where everything is at every time. I like things labeled. I like things clean. But, like, I'm good at keeping myself organized. I'm good at communicating to people in terms of just like reaching out and sending them an email or text or something.
Okay.
Like I know how to like kind of do that.
Okay.
And I think like I know it's like it's silly to say like it's just a text, but like
it's significant though in the
Yeah.
grand scheme of things. It's the little things that show people that you care.
yeah,
And it sounds to me like Melissa's the kind of person who appreciates those kinds of things.
yeah,
And you said earlier that you wanted to bring back the note system that you used to have.
yeah.
I think that would be a great idea because it doesn't take a lot of effort,
yeah.
but it shows that you're thinking about them, that you care about them. It's just a little way to connect.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that would be
I think the note is it's something I can do.
okay?
I think
Perfect.
the notes is also like they're so cute. So
They are very cute.
So I think I wouldn't mind doing that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So that's one of your goals.
Okay.
Reestablish the note system.
Yeah. Go buy notes.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to talk about in terms of your friends? Do you feel like you've gotten a bit more insight into this issue that you're dealing with? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
I think I'm definitely like making communication is like number one.
Okay.
But I haven't actually told them that I'm moving yet.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So how do you think they're going to deal with that when you do have the conversation?
Not well.
Do you think they're going to be angry or
Well,
disappointed?
I think they're gonna be taken back.
Okay.
I think that it's like they're at a point where they can't move out.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be a financial shift for them,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like I've always been like I don't want to think of it this way, but I've always been like kind of the poor one out of the group. But like I'm gonna get a pay raise, like a lot of money out of being
Which
a
is
teacher.
great.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
I'm excited for that.
I bet.
I'm excited to go and have my own place, but I'm also like a little concerned. Like I know it's going to be an issue for them, especially like finding another roommate to fill that
Okay.
space, right? That's going to make them upset. This conversation, like I don't know how to have this conversation with them. It's going to be so tough on them.
Okay. Would you like to role play the conversation? I could be one of your friends, and we could speak about the ways in which you could go about the conversation that might foster a bit more of a caring conversation rather than a confrontational one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how you want to go about this before we do the role play. How do you usually communicate with your roommates, and what has worked in the past when it's been kind of a tough situation?
Usually it's been like, well, recently for the last couple of months, it's just been like pop in and out, give them a quick like update on what's happening,
Okay.
or like shoot them an email or like a voicemail or something.
Mhm.
It's been very like distant for us.
Okay.
But I think the only way that I could probably have those conversations properly with them is like I have to set out a chunk of time for them.
Okay.
And I need to sit down and I need to like let them know slowly. And I think it's important that they have an like I'm gonna be moving like out of their house and out of their apartment.
Mhm.
Like all the little things that I do for them around the house. Like
Mhm.
I help manage the finances and the books, right? I do that with like Melissa. I help
Mhm.
her with the banking. Like Melissa's gonna have to do all the banking for the hydro, all of that's just gonna go all on her.
So it sounds like it's a big change. It's going to be
Yeah.
a big shift in
Yeah.
their lifestyle.
Yeah, I feel like I almost need to like tell them how they can maybe like approach it differently. Because if I
Okay.
just dump this on them, they're gonna be pissed.
And overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said earlier that you think you should set out quite a bit of time to speak to them about this. So do we want to make that one of our goals for this week? To have the conversation?
Well,
Do
I'm
you
not
feel
moving out
ready
for
for that?
another like 2 months though.
Okay.
So I think I have. Can I push this, or do you think it's better if I just do it right away?
It's whatever you feel works for you.